All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 71st annual meeting. To get rolling, let's start off with a video.
We're happy that you want to join OnTap Credit Union. We are here to craft solutions to brew a better you, which includes community growth, equity, and camaraderie. Our staff is what brews our culture, and I think that everybody at the credit union lives by that on a day in and day out basis.
I love a good acronym, and KEG at OnTap, the KEG of Excellence, just describes our culture perfectly. Kindness, engaged, and genuineness is what we're all about.
From our very first days over 70 years ago on the Coors Brewing floor, we've continued to grow throughout Golden, into Arvada, to Jefferson County, to along the Front Range. From Coors Credit Union to OnTap Credit Union, we continue to grow and expand to help those in our community and hold true to the cooperative nature of the brewing and credit union industry.
The culture's like family here. Everybody comes in. If I've helped them, they stop by, they give me a hug, which I totally love. Everybody's so open and friendly.
We have a very unique total rewards program for our employees, which gives us that competitive edge in that we have fantastic health care, wellness programs, gym programs. We have an employee loan program that helps our employees financially take good care of themselves, work-life balance, family friendly, and on top of that, we have a whole lot of fun in the workplace.
I wanted to join OnTap because kindness wasn't just a word, it was a practice. It was shown in every way throughout the interview process. When anything happened, kindness was always what OnTap led with.
Regardless of your role within the credit union, there is really no ceiling or no cap for your dreams. And because we are a growing credit union, we believe in empowering and giving everyone the tools so they can grow with us.
With OnTap, I love that we're here to empower people to be their best selves, working here professionally, of building up our career, but also for our members, of making something as stressful as money easy and simple to understand. That makes a huge impact, whether we're out in the community bringing education to mass audiences or just one-on-one with a member. Seeing that impact really goes a long way for us and everyone that we serve.
I'm really proud that we craft solutions at the credit union because it doesn't mean just crafting solutions for our community. It means that we craft solutions for each other. So whether that's financial stewardship or crafting a better career, it doesn't matter whether you work at OnTap Credit Union, you come on, you enjoy working here, and you leave one day, we want to be with you forever.
So I knew I found my people and that I would love it here at OnTap. On my very first day at work, the marketing lady came up to me and said, "Hey, do you want to help us deliver Slurpees?" I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, it's July 11th, 7-Eleven Day." So that's what I did on my first job is we went and bought a whole bunch of Slurpees and delivered them to the branches and all the staff. And that was a really fun day. And I think about that every anniversary.
I've had the ability to wear many different hats. What I love here is they will not hold you back. If there's something you want to do, they will let you do it.
Cheers to better banking.
Cheers to better banking.
Cheers to better banking.
Cheers to better banking.
Salud a un mejor banco.
Cheers to better banking.
Cheers to better banking.
Welcome OnTap Credit Union members to our 71st annual meeting. I'm Marshall Moore, the Director of Community Impact and Financial Wellbeing. And what you just saw was a culture video that we share with those who are interested in joining us here at the credit union. And we thought we would share it with you to give you a little sneak peek under the curtain to what we are all about. We hope that you feel how much we love working at OnTap, which then means you get the benefits of having great staff delivering better banking to you. Getting things started, we have to say a big thank you to the Colorado Railroad Museum. We have the pleasure of working with many different partners here in the Golden and Arvada area, and the Colorado Railroad Museum has certainly been a fantastic one. So thank you for hosting us today. So again, welcome everyone. We have a packed evening ahead, and here is what is brewing. Hopefully you dropped off your raffle tickets over here. The tickets will be drawn after our meeting portion. We'll kick things off with our annual meeting presentation, which covers board elections, 2024 highlights, financials, and what is ahead. And then the barbecue and drinks will start at 4:45. Train rides will be from 5 o'clock to 6:30, so don't miss your chance to check those out. And then we will have live tunes played by On Tap's own Strange Brew 5280. Classic rock vibes are incoming. Plus, we'll have face painting, a photo booth, maybe even a surprise visit from our favorite dinosaur, Brewster. All right, let's get started. First things first, please welcome to the stage our board chair, Kirsten Johnson.
All right, welcome everyone to our 71st annual meeting. I'm Kirsten Johnson. I'm the ONTAP board chair, and it's my honor to officially welcome and call this meeting to order. But before we dive into the meeting, and before we dive into all of the excitement later tonight, we have to get some housekeeping in order. First, we have to confirm that we have a quorum. And as a presiding official of this meeting, I would like to note that we have about 75 members present, which satisfies our requirement of a quorum per Article 12, Section 5 of the ONTAP Credit Union Bylaws. Second, we need to adopt the agenda. And may I get a motion to adopt the agenda for this evening? I motion to adopt the agenda. Do I get a second? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? All right. The annual meeting agenda has been adopted. Third, we must approve the minutes from last year's meeting. Please abstain from voting if you were not in attendance. But may I get a motion to approve the minutes of the 70th annual meeting? Do I see a second? All in favor? All right, the minutes have been approved. All right, joining me today are some dedicated board members. Their ongoing commitment and behind-the-scenes leadership play a critical role in making ONTAP Credit Union successful. At this time, I'd like to ask my other fellow board members to stand and be recognized. This past year, the nominating committee of the board received 3 applications for the 2024-2025 election. Following a thorough review, the nominating committee recommended that the 3 incumbents, Norm Kramer, Dan Sung, and Dean Valdez, renew their seats for another term. I'm also very proud to be joined by President and CEO Tracy Wilcox and her executive team and a number of our incredible ONTAP staff. Each play a role in our continued success. Together, their passion and hard work have set us apart. In 2024, ONTAP earned 8 Best of the Best awards, achievements that are only happened when everybody, the tellers, our call center, our back office, work together and deliver exceptional member experiences. Tracy was also appointed by Governor Polis as the vice chairman of the Colorado Finance Committee, and many of her team members have received other individual awards and certificates. Based on your feedback, we are also proud to report that our member satisfaction scores are over 80%. This places us in the top quartile of all credit unions nationwide. And this result highlights the strong relationships that we have built and the trust you continue to place on us. Not only is the ONTAP committed to delivering exceptional service to our members, but we are truly passionate about making a difference in the community. In 2024, we donated over $77,000 to local scholarships and community initiatives, including Habitat for Humanity, the Arvada and Golden Chambers of Commerce, and ongoing investments in educational and local colleges. My congratulations to this year's scholarship winners, Caden Salazar and Jade Lynn Herring. And while we're committed to giving back to our communities, we are also focused on giving back to our members. In 2024, we gave back $5.9 million in dividends based on our certificates of deposits, money market accounts, and saving products. Not only does this embody our commitments of rewarding you, but also in supporting our financial well-being. Congratulations to our team. Marshall?
Thank you, Kirsten, for your reflection on this past year. 5.9 million given back in dividends. That is incredible. And that also, to me, sounds like something that every member should be using when you're referring your friends and family to become members at ONTAP. That's a great stat to have in your back pocket right there. Now, I would like to invite David Engel, our board secretary and treasurer and audit committee chair, to share insights into our financial performance and highlight how our collective efforts have driven the continued success and strength of ONTAP Credit Union. David.
Thank you, Marshall. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Audit Committee is responsible for upholding the financial integrity of the credit union through oversight of internal controls, compliance, and risk management. In 2024, we engaged an independent audit firm, which issued a clean, unmodified opinion with no material weaknesses. Regulatory exams by the Colorado Division of Financial Services and the NCUA further confirmed the credit union's safety and soundness. We also conduct quarterly internal audits, which reported no significant deficiencies. Simply put, these checks and balances ensure your credit union remains secure, well-managed, and built to last. Now let's get into the numbers. Let's start with capital. Capital is the money we set aside as a financial cushion, like a safety net, to ensure we are prepared for unexpected situations or challenges. It is also called net worth. Regulatory consider credit unions well capitalized when at least 7% of the assets are in capital. I'm pleased to share that ONTAP Credit Union remains strong and well positioned with a net worth of 9.7% of assets. Our ongoing goal is to thoughtfully manage this safety net, ensuring we remain financially secure while continuing to maximize value by investing in you, our members, and in the credit union's future. In 2024, our total assets held steady, reflecting a healthy and an intentional balance. We strategically paid off certain borrowings where we no longer needed, strengthening our financial position and reducing costs. Loan balances dipped slightly as high inflation and interest rates impacted demand. Even so, we continue to support our members with nearly $112 million in new loans across credit cards, home equity, mortgages, auto, and business lending. We also saw strong member engagement with deposits growing by $13 million, rising from $322 million in 2023 to $335 million in 2024. And as previously indicated by Kirsten, we had a big dividend number. In 2024, we were proud to give back $5.9 million in member dividends, real cash right into your pockets. That is 2.2 million more than the prior year. Thanks to those higher interest rates, we were able to share even more with our members. Now that's definitely something worth a cheer. Thank you.
Thank you, David, our audit committee chair. Now it is time to take a moment to look forward, and we're excited to bring up Dave Sprague, Investment and Wealth Management Financial Advisor, to give you a brief update.
Well, hey folks, I'm Dave Sprague. I haven't had a chance to meet a whole lot of you, but I'm sure glad to be here. My job's pretty simple. I have 2 minutes to make sense of the market. I know. Actually, I've decided not to do any of that, but I did want you all to know that part of the membership gets you access. And you've seen a lot of people up here today, a lot of their pictures, a lot of professionals that are here for you specifically. We wanted to make sure you knew you had a resource, a champion in the investment and wealth management side of the house as well. If you are going through a small, like my mom used to say, I'm getting some angina. You ever have a mom that was a little bit like that? If this market is causing some pain or some concerns, whether you're just starting in your investment life cycle, or if you're in or you're near retirement, feel free to reach out to me. I've been in the business for close to 30 years. I've been a student of this business for a long time. Yeah, I'm not saying I've got the crystal ball, but I've seen a lot of this stuff before. And usually if you're not comfortable, it's not that you're wrong, it's just maybe your strategy isn't right. So if you have any concerns, any questions, feel free to reach out to the branch, reach out to me directly, and I'm more than happy to touch base with you. Turn it back to Marshall.
Thank you so much, Dave. Highly recommend checking in with him, especially during these volatile times. And now, to close out our presentation, let's bring up our President and CEO, Tracy Wilcox.
Thank you, Marshall. Cheers, everybody, and welcome. It's a beautiful day out there to be spending it with us, so thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. I would like to make a big shout out to the Colorado Railroad Museum. I don't see Paul wandering around here, but boy, were we so excited to be back. We were here last year, and I don't know if some of you remember, we were dodging hail and snowflakes, but it was such a fun time we wanted to come back. So thank you for being a great host to us and your generosity, and we're thrilled to be back here again. In addition to our board of directors who proudly represent the voices of some 20,000 ONTAP members, thank you for your unwavering support and your thoughtful guidance. And to everybody who put this together today on our staff, thank you so much. It's been seamless, and you've done a fabulous job. Let's give them all a round of applause. As we head into 2025, we are excited about the future, what the future brings, and encourages the innovation. Innovation that allows us to support you in more and better ways. Technology is evolving quickly, and we all know that. And our focus remains on enhancing the banking experience with smarter, faster, and more secure tools. In 2025, we crafted some new features that ensure switching direct deposit and linking your ONTAP cards to merchants like Amazon and Netflix and Apple so much easier than before. This is as we continue to strengthen our digital security and streamline the account opening process. We look forward to all those referrals coming our way, making your banking experience more convenient and secure every step of the way. In 2024, we laid a strong foundation with more than 50 financial education seminars and a very popular Money Hacks email series, delivering tips and tools to help our members take control of their financial future. And we're just getting started. In 2025, we will be expanding the initiative further with more workshops, more resources, and a broader reach. We're looking forward to spending more time with you, your friends, your family, and the community. While it certainly takes a team to support these successful efforts, we are especially proud to highlight the energies of our very own Marshall Moore, whose passion and leadership in financial education earned 2 credit union industry nationwide awards, a true statement to the impact we are making together. Let's give Marshall a round of applause. I love it when we can brag about ONTAP and our team. Additionally, I'd like to recognize Nathan Stemme and our entire team who worked tirelessly throughout the year to educate members on the growing threats of fraud and scams. It seems like every time we turn the TV on, that's all we hear about. Their dedication to keeping you informed and protected is a key commitment to your financial well-being. And next, coming soon, a full-bodied financial experience that you'll want to crack into. ONTAP Credit Union will be introducing our very own IPA checking account. This Interest Premier account is designed with a host of features, including out-of-network ATM refunds, we all like those, 24-hour overdraft protection, supported by that one-time oops NSF refund that we all can take advantage of, and a full host of premium benefits like identity theft coverage, personal credit file and dark web monitoring, cell phone protection, telehealth, and exclusive travel and leisure discounts. Now let me remind you, this is an account you'll want to crack open. Next, our kids. Last year we launched our youth referral program, and we are excited to continue in 2025. This initiative is all about reinvesting in the next generation, encouraging young adults to take charge of their financial future. By rewarding members who refer youth, we are helping build financial confidence and literacy from an early age. What was that? Marshall? Do you hear something?
I think maybe, is that Brewster? Oh my goodness, Brewster! What's that, Brewster? Oh, you have some questions for all of the kids. Fantastic. Okay, your first question looks a little bit like a riddle. It is, I am what you get when you don't spend fast. Keep me and your money will last. What am I? Who knows? Do you know? No? Do you all know? Okay. You ready for it? Oh, what is it? Oh, that is a good guess. What do you think? Oh my goodness, yes! It is savings. Oh, we're gonna have to send a prize your way at the end. Okay, we got one more. What is a dinosaur's favorite kind of money? Nobody's gonna get this one, I can tell. The answer is Tyrannosaurus checks. All right, everyone, now it is time for a roar-off. Okay, so what that means is I am going to point to one side of the room, and when I do, I want everyone to give me your biggest, most dino-tastic roar. So the room is going to be split right here, and the winner, the side of the room that is loudest, is going to get to line up first. After the presentation, is going to get to line up first for the barbecue. Okay, so remember, you can growl, you can roar, you can stomp your feet, you can wave your arms, whatever makes you most roarsome. Okay, are we ready? Let's have this side of the room first. You all ready? I see some people who are ready. 3, 2, 1, roar!
right. Let's see what they can do. This side of the room. 3, 2, 1. Wow. This side of the room, I think you all may need to give it another go. That sounded louder. Are you all ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more chance to rip off them. This side of the room. 3, 2, 1. Brewster, who won? This side!
All right. Well, before we open it up for questions, I will say there is going to be one special treat for the kids, which is to support your savings goals. On Tap will match a deposit into any youth savings account of up to $50. Whether they're just getting started or they already have an account, it's our way of helping them to grow their savings and to get into that good savings habit early on. With that said, let's open it up to questions, and Kirsten, we'll invite you back up to the stage as well to answer them.
Thanks, you guys. You guys are all loud over here. Any questions that we can answer today?
Oh, we got
Maggie, I hear Maggie. I can always rely on Maggie. Our biggest challenge was to bring in deposits, and we demonstrated that and returned the thank you with the $5.9 million in dividends. So a round of applause for that. That was huge. And I'm going to ask and encourage everybody to refer your family, your friends, your community to OnTap Credit Union. We love crafting financial solutions for you, and we would love to we would be honored to do it for your friends, family, and the community. At 2025, the biggest challenge is to bring in more members for OnTap Credit Union. Reiterating, refer a friend. We would love to help craft financial solutions for your friends, your family, and your community.
I have a concern about parking at the Arvada branch. Seems like there's no spaces, and when I walk in, there's no cars. What's up with that?
So parking has definitely been a challenge. Probably maybe a surprise to most is that we have 12 to 15 spots on site. Where we usually get a little bit sideways, people don't realize that directly behind the branch, there's a row of parking of about 7 spaces, and then there's parking throughout the branch itself. But it is probably the number one point of feedback that we get is that there's no parking. We usually don't have probably more than 7 people in that branch at any one given time throughout the day. We do get a lot of walk-in traffic, but unfortunately, we don't have a solution other than parking in some of the public spot around the building. When we moved into the Arvada location, we had traffic going, and now it's just a walking community. So it seems like parking is at a premium, but we do have parking on site. Any other questions?
Right here, in the yellow.
Yes. Huh. Well, we would probably just twist your arm and have you become a member, but yeah, we have, can my staff answer that? Anybody here taking coin in at the branch? Do we need to be a member to calculate that? Yeah, we have I think it's a tricky question because we have a machine that we use for coin counting, and it automatically is tied into our system for the account. So it automatically deposits right into your account. I'm not sure how we would have to finagle that to be able to support otherwise. Yeah. And yes, I love the question. We do not. We have 3 locations. We have your online location, your mobile location, Arvada, and Golden. Yes. Yeah. You're not the only, yeah. You're not the, do you want to answer that?
No, yeah, go for it. You're more techy.
So, yeah, you're not the only one, but we do have secure way of doing that, and we are going to introduce some more technology solutions this year to help walk our members through that. Yeah.
But you can one thing you can do is definitely in your Apple Wallet and your Google Wallet, put in your credit card information so that you can use your tap on your phone and move it from that perspective. So yes, all the security that Google and Apple have on their, digital wallets.
Great questions. Any other questions out there? Yes? Do we have an app that you can deposit your personal checks? Yes, we do. Our mobile app does that. So you can do that 24/7. Any other questions? Oh.
This is just a comment. I hear of other banks / credit unions that have problems being hacked. And I just want to comment that we feel so safe with the credit union. And I don't know how many years, it's been too far back that we have banked with the credit union. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Using your technology to keep our money safe.
I think that deserves a round of applause. So with that, I do want to stress probably one of the largest scams that went around last year in our Denver, Colorado communities was members being called at home. They're thinking that it's coming from a financial institution, and they're asking, it's a cold call, and right away they're asking for your password. Credit union would never do that. They will ask you to reset your password. The credit union will not do that either. So just be really suspicious when you're approached with things like that, and don't hesitate to just hang up and call us back. Even if you happen to hang up on us one time, we don't care. Just be safe and call us back. But try hard not to get caught up into those scams, and they're just getting better and better all the time. So be very careful. Anything else? Any other questions? All right.
All right. Well, before we adjourn today's meeting, I'd like to thank everyone that's been part of this beverage and our on-tap experience tonight. Special thanks to our heritage partners, Molson Coors and Coors Brewing Company, or Coors Distributing Company. Got to go back a couple years. And then a special shout out. I hope everyone or some of you can enjoy a little collaboration beer that's been brewed by Danico Brewing for us called Shared Draft West Coast Pilsner. That'll be on tap tonight, along with quite a few other sinful things, as well as some non-alcoholic additions. But thank everyone. Thank you very much for coming for today's meeting, and thank you for staying inside on a beautiful afternoon so we can get you now out and enjoy the Railroad Museum. But may I get and the train rides, and may I get a motion to adjourn the 21st or the 71st annual meeting? More than one, yep. Any opposed? All in favor? All right, the meeting is now adjourned. Thank you, everyone, and look forward to Marshall doing our raffle, and enjoy the train rides and barbecue.